What up, fans?
Let's go.
Welcome to SnackChat Live. My name's Brent Tim. Today I'm in Rabat, Morocco, and we're here to film an episode of my series Market Madness. Now I'm super excited for today's episode because I don't think I've ever been somewhere as crazy, as unpredictable, and overall as wild as Morocco. I've heard crazy stories about the markets here, everything from aggressive vendors to delicious street food to insane mega deals on things like spices, apparel, electronics. I'm beyond hyped to take you guys on a journey with me into the Medina to see what's really good on today's episode of Market Madness. There's a few ways to enter the Medina. We actually entered into one of the quieter parts where we're gonna find a lot more large-scale shops. It's really a lot more peaceful here. There's a lot less aggressive selling, a lot less shouting, and certainly a lot less people. So it's a good way to get a brief introduction to the goods the market offers before diving into the absolute insanity. I'm really not a shopper or a souvenir guy. The whole nomadic lifestyle doesn't really gel with the having possessions kind of thing. So all of this really isn't up my alley. I'm more excited to turn the corner and show you guys some of the absolute best street food in Rabat. All right, you're gonna be doing a lot of walking, a lot of talking, and a lot of shopping when you get here. So it's really important to stay hydrated as you tear through the Medina. I found a juice stand right at the entrance of town. They're serving up fresh squeezed grapefruit juice for only about 80 cents USD. Pow. Oh, it's really good. It's so fresh. The grapefruit here actually has a sweet flavor to it. It's not as tart or as sour as some of the grapefruit I've had back in the United States. Really digging it. Very refreshing. The deeper you go into the Medina, the crazier and louder it gets. Again, I told you guys to be aware at all moments. You're gonna have shop vendors yelling at you to buy things. You're gonna have cats walking underneath your feet. You're gonna have beggars screaming at you to give them some money. The Medinas of Morocco are a shopper's dream come true. You might not always find the highest quality goods or the most authentic name brand goods, but you're always gonna find an amazing price. If you're into name brand clothing, here's a brief list of all the apparel you can get here. Fake Nike, fake Adidas, fake Gucci, fake Dolce & Gabbana, fake Champion, fake Fila, fake Puma, fake Tommy Hilfiger, fake Polo. If you're looking to come to the Medina and avoid the crowds and avoid the chaos, it's best to come as early in the morning as possible. Nighttime is when the market really thrives. You're gonna see a lot more street food, a lot more illegal vendors, and a lot more people. Nighttime is also when the thieves are gonna come out in force. The shopping isn't just confined to traditional storefronts or tables either. There's actually a lot of people pushing carts and they're selling things like tea, fresh fruit, and even coffee. Okay, time for my first bite of Moroccan Souk street food. I found this stand over here and they're frying up all sorts of crazy food. They had some eggplants, some peppers, and now I've got a fried sardine. This was only 20 cents. I've never actually had a fried sardine in my life. Had many sardines, but never fried. This thing is piping hot, and I'm ready to chow down. Pow. Okay. It's actually got a great batter on it. It kind of reminds me of like shake and bake that you'd find back home in the States. A really nice seafood flavor to it. The sardine is super tender. You can definitely tell it's well cooked throughout because it's absolutely piping hot. There's also a really nice amount of salt in here that kind of brings everything together. I really didn't think I would like this, but I'm digging the fried sardine. This is a 3.1 rocket ship snack. The sardine from that stand was so good, I had to give them more repeat business. We're going back for round 2. This time we've got an absolutely boiling hot fried eggplant. Ooh, it's hot. Ooh. Oh my God, that is really good eggplant. Super flavorful. It's fried to perfection. Ooh, it's still boiling hot though. Call the fire department. I think my fingertips just burned off. The eggplant, or aubergine as it's called throughout Europe, is bomb.com. I don't eat a lot of eggplant, so this really surprised me by how tasty it was. It had a really nice, ooh, it's dripping juice. I like how they left a little bit of skin on the outside of the eggplant. It gives it a nice little bit of texture and kind of a different flavor at the ends. Y'all, this is a 3.3 rocket ship eggplant. As for the pricing, that piece of eggplant, only 10 cents. As I continued down the street with the sardines and the eggplant, I immediately got overwhelmed with the smell of grilled meat. Lo and behold, I found a mystery mixed meat sandwich. This bad boy was only $1. What differentiates this one from some of the others I've had in Morocco, it looks like this one has sausage in there. So from what I can tell, and I asked for it spicy, they poured on a ton of spicy seasoning. There's sausage, what looks to might maybe be chicken, I don't know. A hell of a lot of onions, and possibly beef. Jury's still out, folks. Anyways, enough talking, time for the chowing. Bow! I like the bread, I like the onions, I like the spicy seasoning. I don't know how I feel about the meat. It's very, very mushy, very mushy. It doesn't have any real texture to it. Hold up. I recognize that texture, and now I recognize the flavor. We're definitely dealing with some sort of chopped liver. Now that I've realized that, I think I like it a lot more. The flavors are quite nice, especially with the onion in there. Without the onion, I think everything would be a little too meaty. My least favorite part was the sausage. The texture of that was very unnatural, and I don't dare ask what animal that sausage came from. Other than that though, it was a pretty tasty sandwich, definitely above average. I give the mixed mystery meat sandwich 3.1 rocket chips. This market is making me thirsty. When you can get fresh squeezed pomegranate juice for only $1 USD, absolutely can't pass this up. The stuff is ridiculously expensive at home. Cheers. Oh, that's so good. Just like the grapefruit juice, this is incredibly sweet. It doesn't have that traditional tart or tanginess that I'm used to from other pomegranate juice. Y'all, this is an absolutely delicious glass. Word of caution, if you decide to come to Morocco and start taking a bunch of pictures or videos like this idiot here, the locals do not like having their picture or video taken at all. You will get a very, very dirty look and generally a stern no. People almost felt actually offended when I took their picture. I was actually a little bit nervous in the way some of them responded. When I do this kind of stuff, these vlogs, I never try to explicitly get people in the frame, but here it was like a whole nother level. The Moroccans are a very, very humble people. They do not want to have their picture taken without permission, so please don't do that. All right, the sardine was tasty, the eggplant was tasty, the chopped mystery meat sandwich was tasty. Now it's time to chow down on some desserts. Here's a traditional Moroccan candy, but it's covered in poppy seeds. It's really, really caramelized, and from what I've had before, these are absolutely gonna be delicious. God, is that good. This thing is literally dripping sugar, dripping honey. It's an absolute sloppy mess. I gotta go find some wet wipes because my hands are gonna be that sticky, icky for about the next 6 hours. How to even describe this thing? It's kind of like a cookie that's been soaked in syrup and butter and honey. And God, it's just so, so delicious, guys. They sell these in bulk around here. I bought this for just about 10 cents. They gave me 2 cookies. I'm definitely getting some of these to take home. I love them that much. Y'all, this is a 4.5 rocket ship cookie. Well, I've really enjoyed Rabat's, Medina, and Souk. People tell me that this is nothing compared to the Medinas that I'm going to find in Marrakesh and Fez. And this is just a small sampling of how big and crazy some of these souks in Morocco can really get. Fans, no amount of video footage could really do justice to the size, scope, and diversity of this market. Right inside the main entrance to the Medina lies my absolute favorite part of the souk, the dessert section. Here you're literally going to find dozens of bakers selling an insane amount of French pastries, Moroccan specialties, cakes, pies, bars, you name it, they've got it here, and everything is incredibly cheap and super, super delicious. No episode of Market Madness is complete without me devouring at least 2 desserts. I went to a different dessert stand this time than I've been to in the past, and I chose this vanilla custard concoction. Oh, it's so good! Oh, it's so good! Oh my God, guys. The cream frosting on top is absolutely immaculate. It's got a really nice, rich vanilla flavor to it. Inside, the pastry dough, super flaky, super fluffy. It's like biting into a semi-crunchy pillow. Great sweetness to it. The custard cream in the inside, super thick. It's got a great, nice consistency to it. Very sweet, really rich flavor to it. This place is getting out of control. Guys, it's a Saturday. The market could not be more insane. I think the correct name for this pastry is something like a mille-fil or 100 sheets or 1,000 sheets. It's some sort of French pastry, but it's absolutely delicious. Y'all, I had so many good desserts in Europe, but the desserts I've had in Morocco have almost superseded those in flavor, deliciousness, and especially value. Again, this thing was only 50 cents USD. Y'all, I'm giving this cream custard vanilla cake 4.7 rocket ships. Absolutely phenomenal. Fans, I have so many crumbs on my shirt, in my camera. God knows where else. This was an absolutely awesome day of chowing down. Let's recap all that food. We had the eggplant, we had the sardine, we had the cake, we had the dessert cookie. What else? Oh yeah, we had the mixed meat mystery sandwich. All that food for under $5 USD. I really loved the markets of Europe, but I don't think anything beats the sheer value and the incredible taste that can be found in some of these Moroccan markets. I cannot wait to take you on an exploration of other cities here in Morocco. We're going to Fez, we're going to Marrakesh, we're going to Chefchaouen, we're going to Tangier.
Can I say hi to your YouTube
Yeah,
channel?
say hey!
Hey, this is Morocco, welcome.
We love Morocco.
Where are you from?
I'm from the United States.
United States, okay.
Yeah, where are you from?
I'm from Morocco, actually.
One thing this video really didn't capture was the amount of people that approached me when they saw that I was vlogging. Everyone who came up was really sweet, really respectful. They all added me on Instagram. They all subscribed to the YouTube channel, said they were gonna follow me. A ton of them gave me really good safety advice. They gave me other travel tips for exploring the city of Rabat. And that's that. I am absolutely stuffed. I'm exhausted. I can't process a single another calorie. The Souk in the Rabat Medina is literally unlike anywhere else I've ever been in the world. An absolute collection of chaos, crazy people, delicious food, and so much junk. But I gotta say, it was an absolutely incredible day. Shout out to all the special people I met. I can't thank everybody enough. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Market Madness. Tell me in the comments where you want to see me go next, what you want to see me eat, because I do all this for the fans. Hey, what's up, Morocco? My name's Brent Tim. This was SnackChat Live, and I'm saying ciao for now.